Steve Productions presents Thomas and Friends. Two brothers. Flying Scotsman and Gordon are brothers, but they have never lived with each other forever. They used to live in different places and see each other once in a while. Gordon always used to come to Vickerstown and see him, but one day he did not. Years later, Scotsman was waiting for Gordon. Many other engines passed by, but then finally Gordon came. Gordon was pretty happy to see his brother after a long time, but then Scotsman had to leave just right when he came. It would be a long time for Gordon to see his brother again. After Scotsman left, Gordon waited and waited. Day after day, month after month, Gordon waited for him to return. He watched, but then the fat controller came to him and said, "Hello, Gordon." "Hello, sir. What do you want from me today?" "I invited a very special engine to come to Sodor. One that you would like." "Who is he?" "It's a surprise, Gordon." After Sir Topham Hatt left, Gordon heard a familiar whistle. It sounded very familiar. The engine was green, very long, had LNER on its tender. It was none other than his brother, the Flying Scotsman. After years, Gordon has seen him, and once again he sees him again. Gordon and Scotsman had a nice talk. It has been years. The fat controller said I can stay for a few weeks. And the Scotsman shuffled off. "But Scotsman, where are you going?" "I'll be right back." And just like he said, he was. It took some time for Gordon. They were both photographed together. And that night, Scotsman came to Tim's sheds. "Ah, what a beautiful day," said Donald. "Yes. Who is this?" "I am the Flying Scotsman, also known as Gordon's brother." They chatted for hours, and Scotsman told them about their adventures. One time, me and Gordon were photographed and put on newspapers. The next day, James was pulling the Express. He'll be pulling it for a long time, as Flying Scotsman and Gordon spend the time together. "Well, brother, how do you like Sodor?" "It's pretty awesome." It's going to be lots of new stuff on Sodor now. We're getting new trains and new cars and coaches and everything. But my railway already has that. But that would be cool. And they came to Wellswood Station. "Gordon, hurry along." "Yes, brother." "Now I say, would you want a race?" "A race? I'm built for speed, you know." The crowds became so wild, but Sir Topham Hatt had to use a megaphone to calm them down. "Well, I would like to introduce this train." Scotsman and Gordon were surprised. "A train?" Yes, a train. Scotsman, please couple up in front of Gordon. And Scotsman did. This train was called Gresley's Greatest, because the two engines were made by Sir Nigel Gresley. Then they chuffed along. Two of Gresley's greatest works on train. Very impressive, said Gordon. Indeed, indeed. They chuffed through Knapford Station, but they had to stop there to deliver some passengers. All the passengers got off, and they waited for a few minutes before they left. You're going to be late to Vicarstown, said Gordon. No, we won't. No, we won't. It was soon time to head off. They had to head to Vicarstown immediately. They stopped at many stations for passengers to photograph them and hop aboard. They passed many airports, the countryside, towns, cities, everything, and they finally arrived at Vicarstown. There they had to wait an hour till the journey home. Many engines passed them as they waited, and they talked. But it was soon until it's time to go home. I hope this is a safe journey home. Yes, it will be. They passed through many houses, stations, sheds, and even the countrysides. They passed through many stations with thunderous applause, seeing them both. Soon they're at 100 miles per hour, what the Flying Scotsman did 97 years ago. And soon they arrived at Wellsford Station. Here we are, safe and sound. Yes, brother. Scotsman uncoupled from the train and backed onto the next line. Gordon pulled up. They are both photographed and put on newspapers. Well, I guess we do have that a lot. The fat controller came. Well, Gordon, I have asked the controller of Scotsman, and according with Scotsman, said, Sir, where are you going? Give me a second. Well, let's go home. But Gordon couldn't move. He broke his safety valve, and his wheels were tied shut, so Scotsman had to move into repairs. Scotsman pushed Gordon to the repairs and went home, and a week later Gordon returned with a very important guest. Well, engines, I've heard from Scotsman's controller, and they said Scotsman can stay for a while. Smash the like button, wreck the subscribe button, and ring the bell down below. Let's get 20,000 subscribers for a new engine. Comment challenge. Who is your favorite engine? See you on my next video.